Morning world. Busy day today. Got an early little podcast with Charlie, aka the Vegan Experiment. I also have an appointment with my naturopathic doctor today to get my second batch of growth hormone tests going here for the next little experiment, which I will discuss today as well. And then I also got things like the gym, video editing, recording, a whole bunch of stuff going on for today. So I'm going to take you guys through my whole day today and show you what it's like on a typical day with the Hungarian Experiment. Let's brew up some coffee. Hey, Charlie.
What's going on, world?
What's going on, buddy?
I'm also a bit hyped that I'm just drinking a coffee right now.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I just started sipping on mine too, man. Cheers.
Yeah, I totally feel you. It's the same for me right now because I think about this vegan experiment channel.
Yeah.
And I thought like, oh, it would be a cool idea to even change gyms.
And that's the beauty thing. Like, if you're going to become a human experiment, like, and you're joining this kind of experimental process, it doesn't even have to, like, you don't even have to focus on vegan every day. Like, one day can be showing your life factors through the day, like my video where it just took you through my day, kind of. So you're just kind of like showing people, like, hey, this is what I do today, or like, this is part of my morning. And that way, like, like me as a viewer, I can get such a great idea of how you live your life. And you don't even have to like talk. You don't even have to really like record anything. You just do what you're doing, you know? I feel like when people vlog, they're like trying to force something almost. And it's become that now. And that's what I mean is like the internet is becoming TV, where it's like it was like we're doing the reality TV thing now, where it's like people are purposely like waking up in the morning being like, okay, I'm gonna like, I know this is gonna happen today, so I'm gonna fake cry on my camera to get extra views, and you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, like people who I watched like 4 or 5 years ago who seemed so real in their videos seem like so like, you know, like an actor now. It's like, whoa.
I also feel that it drains you if you try to be somebody else, you know? When I try to do that in some vlogs, I haven't like recorded for 1 week, I try to like pretend that I'm super good at that, and I need to force it. It just drains me after one video. I'm like drained. Yeah, it's crazy.
See that? Crazy. When I listen to like Gary Vee and stuff, and he's just like, no one can make me like, you know, people can say or feel however they want because I know who I am, and it's like, that's awesome for you, Gary, because you're like, you're older, you're successful now, but it's like, I still am like trying to become this man that I'm aspiring to be. I'm not trying to act like someone else, but I'm trying to become who I want to be, and every month, every year that's changing, you know. But I can't, and that's where it's like sometimes like you hear this confidence level in some people, and I think you can be confident without fully knowing who you are, you know, and just you know, and that the enjoyment of building the skills and knowledge in the process, and that's what I feel it means to be like a human experiment. So I wanted to talk to you about your vegan experiments. Like, what do you plan on doing? I'm so interested in this, man.
A few moments later.
You have to start out early before, like, you know, if you want to be this type of person, like you or any of these other people who hopefully want to become human experiments in the future, start out from the start and just do it, you know, like say the things you want to say. People are going to challenge you. People are going to say it's stupid, but you have that basis now. It's not like you're just going to, oh, 3 years into it, now I'm going to start talking about politics. It's like, like PewDiePie, no one cares to hear you talk about politics now. We want to see you play games and do stupid shit, you know, and that's where I feel some of these YouTubers' struggles are, is that their whole life, like they've wanted to do YouTube because they wanted to have some sort of meaning. And then they get into it to be, oh, I'll just do my fitness stuff. And then they're like, wow, I'm doing nothing but like talking about things that, you know, after a year, there's not much more to talk about, you know, like, and that's the whole thing. If you're a human experiment, it's like you're your own philosophy. You're your own creation. You're your own lab experiment, pretty much. So you can do whatever you want. Like I, you know, dived into oil pulling, stomach vacuums, and now if you go search any of those things, like I'm in the top pages for that. You gotta dip your fingers into every little niche. I gotta get out of here though, buddy. I gotta shower and then get off to my I got a meeting here. So it was great talking to you, Charlie.
Awesome. Hey, stay on the rise, bro. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Quick trip to the dog park, yeah? Yeah, Murphy?
Yeah. Yeah, boy? Going to the dog park? Yeah, his favorite thing. Yeah, you like that, boy? Alright, we're all just had a great time at the dog park there with Murphy and my mother. It was a quick little trip because it is quite crazy out on the streets here. The roads are nuts, it's snowing like crazy, but this is why I love Canada, because it's so situational. You know, some months you get this crazy weather that you gotta adapt to. Gives you some balls, you know what I mean? It makes you a little more rough around the edges when you gotta deal with like a crazy environment like 3 to 4 months out of the year. But right now I'm currently headed off to St. Thomas to have a quick little meeting with my naturopathic doctor. So if you guys are new to my journey here, one of the things that I'm really trying to experiment with and really trying to document and display is how our growth hormone levels naturally change in our bodies depending on the life factors that we put into it. So for instance, your nutrition, your physical exercise, weightlifting, how do all these things affect your base growth hormone output? So over May there, I actually got 3 separate urine growth hormone analysis tests done on my body. I'm gonna go into detail in a video I'm gonna have coming out in the next few days here for you guys, so you guys really have a great understanding of why I'm doing this, the results I'm hoping to see, and all the different experiments I wanna do. But basically I'm headed off to go meet up with my naturopathic doctor there so we can discuss my next experiment, and we can also discuss the my growth hormone analysis from the last test, because I haven't actually met up with her since then. It's been a crazy year. Just been trying to, you know, go along with everything, keep being productive, but I unfortunately haven't had the opportunity to meet up with her and discuss my last growth hormone test, and to discuss what I want to do for the future and how I want to test these things out and the results that she might think that will come out from how I'm changing, manipulating my life factors. So my main objective with going to see her today is to catch up on things, to see how things are going, what she thinks of my little journey here, and to get 2 more urine growth hormone analysis kits. Because of your guys' donations, especially Fred, thank you so much, Fred, but I've been getting other donations over the holidays here from you guys, so thank you guys so much, but I'm able to get 2 more urine growth hormone analysis kits here to continue these growth hormone experiments. So as I explained there, in this next video I'm going to go into a lot more detail for you guys, but basically what I'm gonna do with this next growth hormone test kits here is I'm gonna do the alcohol experiments. I know one big question that I had as a child and a teen, well, more of a teen, but and I know a lot of young men and women wanna know this, is how badly does a weekend of heavy drinking affect you and your body? And I wanna test this out with my growth hormone levels. So if you guys actually go back, you check out the video in the description box below there, I take you guys through the first 2 tests that I did and how I had like a 94 percentile in my urine growth hormone analysis. But the last test, because I changed all these factors, I had my grandparents down for the weekend, so we were drinking, we were eating things like cheese. I didn't do intermittent fasting at all because I wanted to enjoy my time with them for the 2 or 3 days they were down. But after that weekend there, my growth hormone went down to 34%. So this is stuff I want to show you guys. I want to do, and I want to perfect my lifestyle so you guys can see through my videos here the factors that I'm putting into my life. And then you can see as I go through these weekly growth hormone tests how my growth hormone levels are changing by manipulating these factors. And I want to change only one factor at a time. So this is what I'm going to do with this first growth hormone test, to kind of try to get you guys to see the potential of growth hormone tests and how much things and factors in your life, like drinking alcohol, actually affects you and your body. I really want to prove and I really want to show this for you guys. So these test kits are not cheap, so thank you guys so much for all your donations. They're about $177 each, plus taxes, plus the you know, having to meet up with my naturopathic doctor here. It costs money. So for her to actually give me these tests to do, I have to pay to meet up with her here. So heading off right now, got a little bit of a drive here with some crappy weather conditions. So about to get on the highway here. So I'll catch up with you guys in the next little bit.
1 hour later.
Oh yeah, so I just left my naturopathic doctor there. I got 2 urine growth hormone analysis kits. So I did a bunch of talking to her. I explained kind of how I've been structuring my life, and you know, this is something I felt I was being a little too eager, and she kind of solidified this idea for me because last weekend, so the Saturday, today's Tuesday. Saturday we went up to Ottawa because we were having a late Christmas. I did just a little bit of drinking. I ate some foods that I normally don't eat, like cheese, and I enjoyed myself. And one thing that I've noticed is that, you know, for my last growth hormone tests, I believe that, you know, doing these weekends where you enjoy yourself, it kind of depletes your growth hormone a bit. So I mentioned to her, you know, for the first 2 tests that I did, I perfected my lifestyle. I perfected my life factors for almost a month. Basically for a whole month, April, I tried to do the perfect month where I tried to optimize my life factors as much as possible. So she believes, as well as myself, that I wanted to do this growth hormone test next week. Personally, I don't believe, and she solidified that idea for me as I said that maybe I should go another week on top of that. You know, you guys are funding this for me, but I am paying for this, and it's my choice, my decision on how I want to carry out these experiments. And I want them to be as informative as possible, as well as, you know, on track with how I'm doing everything. So I'm sorry, Matt, we were supposed to meet up next week. I'm going to message you in the next couple minutes here, but I am going to have to push this back another week just because I want to make sure I'm optimizing my hormones as much as I possibly can naturally through my life factors, and to be bringing my growth hormone levels up as high as I can so I can show you guys that I can do this. I can have an extremely high growth hormone output running through my body on a day-to-day basis without having to inject testosterone into my body, without having to supplement hormones or supplement things into my body. Just through my daily life factors, I can raise my growth hormone levels up quite high. So that's the game plan for right now. I'm about to head home. It's actually raining now, so this is going to be a tough drive. It's probably going to take me an extra 10 to 15 minutes longer because I can already see people are driving like dummies out here, and I feel like it's going to get very icy very quick. So heading home right now. I'm gonna stop off at Farm Boy real quick to pick up some food. Still haven't eaten anything at all today. I stopped eating last night right around midnight, so I am coming on to about 2:42 right now, so I am just about 15 hours fast. So once I come on to about 3 o'clock there, still gonna debate if I'm gonna eat before I go to the gym. I typically don't, so I think I'm just gonna stay on my typical lifestyle and how I typically structured things pretty much back in 2015. So off to the grocery store. finally time to eat. 6 o'clock there. I've now officially been 18 hours completely fasted. Absolutely no food, no calories has gone in my system today. The only thing I've been drinking is water and that black coffee that I made this morning. And now I'm breaking my fast with a nice big ass salad here. Got a whole bunch of spring mix, spinach, a whole bunch of mixed vegetables my mom diced up there for us. So we got cucumber, red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers, radishes, and I cracked 2 hard-boiled eggs into here. I have a whole bunch of meat upstairs, and the beautiful one's coming over in the next like hour or so, and she's got some steaks with her. So we're gonna fire those up on the barbecue. And until then, as you can probably see here, I got a lot of stuff on my table here I gotta clean up. I've been slacking the last day or so, so gotta catch up on some cleaning and some tidying around the apartment. And then just gonna get some editing done, hang out with the beautiful one, and that's pretty much gonna be it for today. So pretty successful, productive day. As long as I can get like a solid hour or 2 of editing in, and maybe I can even load up a YouTube video before the beautiful one arrives, I'll feel very accomplished. And yeah, I will feel very accomplished and very productive for today. So I'm gonna dive in and destroy this. Oh yeah, and I apologize, I wasn't able to get a lot of footage there. The gym was absolutely packed today. I went like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and it's like a week into the new resolution or so. The place was just packed, so I only got a couple exercises recorded for you guys. But as we get into like February, March, and it starts to die out a bit, I'm gonna try to get a few full workouts for you guys so you can see exactly what exercises I'm doing, the set and rep length, and how I'm making those all work together throughout my weekly schedule. So see you guys in a little bit here.
I got a 90 on my postcard analysis.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright world, I just used the food saver there with the beautiful one, and we freeze packed a whole bunch of salmon. This helps to kind of prolong the life of salmon or any kind of meat that you put in the freezer here, and just stops it from getting frostbitten a little too early. So if you guys are interested, I actually made a video about this. It was one of my very first videos, so if you want to see some awkward stuff, make sure you go check out that video. It'll be in the description box below. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Like, sometimes I'm fine with mushrooms, dude. Other times I'm just like, no.
I tickled him last night and he squeezed me back.
Enough with this tickling, blinking, and butter.